What we actually did is that we instructed Metasploit to encode the payload with Shikata-Ganai encoder for 20 times as specified with the "-c option 20. We also used the GMP call additive encoder for another 20 times, then call forward word XOR encoder for 20 times, and finally we re-encoded all this with Shikata-Ganai for another 20 times. It is important here to note the file extension of the backdoor file, which is .c, so that we can easily manipulate the code later on. Hit enter and wait for a couple of seconds. Let's have a look at our shellcode. Notice here the recurrence of the plus value at the end of each line. Our technique of bypassing the antivirus resides in the fact of protecting the shellcode with a junk file both at the beginning and at the end, so that the shellcode would be in between. The purpose of all that is to make the file bigger and less suspicious. This, of course, is not the best solution, but it is just one example that can open your mind to other techniques or a combination of various techniques together. But it is a very decent solution to bypass many protections. The first thing we need to do here is to delete the plus value, which is recurred at the end of each line. We can do this by using Seld, which is a stream editor and a Unix utility that is used to perform basic text transformations. So type sed space -e space '(s), which stands for substitute, /+ space /j apostrophe, then backdoor.c, which is the name of our file. Then ask it to export the new modified file into another file that we will call backdoor-1.c. What we actually did here is that we asked sed to replace the plus value with an empty space, and as a result, the new backdoor file will not contain any plus character. Let's verify that. We don't need to see the whole content of the file. The head part would be enough. So type cat space backdoor-1.c bar head. You see now that the backdoor code does not include the plus character anymore. Next, we will instruct sed to add the char unknown at the beginning of the backdoor code so that we can use it as a junk by using this command. And of course, we will export the results to a new file that we will call backdoor-2.c. Let's verify. Good. The unsigned char micro was successfully added at the beginning of the code. Now we will create a junk file with nano that will include the following lines. Alright, you can see that the detection rate is 8 by 46, which is a very good result. We successfully fooled many famous antiviruses like Avast, AVG, McAfee, and Norton. Let's go back to our target machine and connect with our desktop. Well, we will go back to our previous psexec exploit, but we will use our modified shellcode instead of the default one generated by Metasploit and see what happens. Before going further, we will make sure that the Avira antivirus is running perfectly. Let's update the antivirus database with the latest virus definitions available. Perfect. Now we can run our exploit. Congratulations! We have got a Meterpreter session. Let's interact with it. We can use the ps command to have a look at the running processes for migration purposes.